Well, hello there, my friend, and welcome to the Chef Lance Show. Today, it's a special edition of the Chef Lance Show. We're not doing a recipe today. We're talking about methods and technique. And the technique today that we're going to do is we're going to dice an onion, this one right here. And we're going to turn it into beautiful diced onion for use in all kinds of dishes. Or you can just throw it in a freezer bag, put it in the freezer, and save it for later, part of your prep day activities. So it's the simplest thing to do. People make it way too complicated. I don't know why. It's the simplest thing to do. So I'm excited for you to join me today, and we're going to do this thing. So I'll see you around the corner. All right, so you can see the dark model. This is an older onion, but we're going to peel this off. So this is not to worry. I've already cut the blossom end off, and now I'm just going to lay it down, put the flat surface down, and there we have our half we're going to work with. Go ahead and clean up your board. Then we're going to peel this thing. We're going to peel the skin and the top layer. And then wherever we see, by the way, this is, I'm glad this one's like this one. I didn't want to, if I had a perfect one, it's easy for me to say. If I had a perfect one, this would do us no good. But see, I just peel off those bad spots and then work with the rest, okay? So you don't have to throw the whole onion away, but you do want to make sure those little, I call them hairs, they're really off the root. And so now what we do, we're going to go and cut this thing straight down like this. Broke those off, so those will go in the stock pot, or I could dice them up a little later separately. So this is just doing just like that. Now, you'll see chefs on TV all the time doing this little horizontal cut, a couple of them. Totally unnecessary. These little things are that thin, they're perfectly diced already. So now I do what's called I call it a guillotine cut or a French Revolution cut, where I slide my knife down at an angle till it hits the board, and then you notice the curvature of the chef knife, it will do like this. So this is how I'm going to do it. And you can see the dice just falls right off. Just that simple. People make it way too complicated. This is the most simplest thing to do in the world, and they buy these crazy kitchen gadgets to dice their onions, and there's absolutely no need to do it. You can do it in seconds with your chef's knife. It makes a beautiful, look at this, beautiful dice that we created, and within seconds, there is no need to buy a special gadget or anything like that. You can do this thing. It's so simple to do. So let me know how you do in the comments, and see you next time on the Chef Lance Show. And some pieces that got a little out of control, I'm going to toss those in the stock pot. I got a little too close to the root is what happened on that cross cut there. Anyway.